Billy Joe Travis. Yeah, you do an awful lot of talking, and you get out there with your guitar, and you swing around and you run around the ring, and you act like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, Billy, you say you're the best-looking wrestler. You say that you are the best singer. Well, none of that matters. And you found that out last week, because that's exactly what you got. You got to fight. But when it's one-on-one, you aren't very tough, are you? No, you got to bring your partner down. Jerry Lawler, he's got to jump me from behind. Well, guys, you found out last week, didn't you? Yeah, you sure did, because I got a friend, and I guarantee you one thing, he's going to fight beside my side this week, and it's going to be 2-on-2. No, it's not going to be no jumping from behind, because when we get to the ring, it's going to be you two guys facing us two, and I guarantee you one thing, we're going to give you the beating of your life.
That's right, Jeff. Just like you said, brother. Lawler, you and I go a long way back, brother. Nobody has to wonder what much love is lost between you and me. But Billy Joe Travis, you've just got on this side of the fence. About a year ago, this man right here thought you was his friend. Well, you turned your back on him for Devastation Incorporated and a few miserable dollars. Now, Jerry Lawler's blowing smoke you know where and telling you the greatest thing that God ever put breath into. Well, you're not, brother. And like we said, 2-on-2, it's going to be a fight. Jeff Golden Boy Jarrett and Bill Superstar Dundee has taken both of you out.
Lawler and Travis. It just sort of has a ring to it, doesn't it? It's just kind of a magical combination. And now that that team has been formed, it looks like I see panic in a lot of faces. I'm talking about faces of the superstar Bill Dundee, and I'm talking about faces of your little fair-haired boy wonder Jeff Jarrett, and I'm talking about Eddie Marlin, and I'm talking about all the officials in the USWA. They're wondering, what are we going to do now? How are we going to stop it? Well, the answer is simple. You can't stop it. And I'm going to prove that to you. Right here in this town this week, Jeff Jarrett and Bill Dundee, you're going to be the first two on the list to go down at the hands of the King and Billy Travis. We're going to walk over you, and we're going to keep on walking, and we're not going to look back. Dundee, I can't stand you, and Jeff Jarrett, you're right behind him, and you're both going down.
Well, let me tell you one thing, Jerry Young, you call yourself the Texas Rangers. Obviously, you don't know the history of the Texas Rangers, or you wouldn't be running around calling yourself one. And you're running around with some half-breed Indian called Pronto that I know as Chris Youngblood. Well, it's always been my understanding in Texas that the Indians were always here first. And you know why they was always here first? Because they had reservations. That's why they were here first. Well, let me tell you one thing, Young and Youngblood. When you step in the ring with me and Jimmy Jack Funk, you step in the ring with two native Texans, born and bred, and when I die, I hope I'm going to be Texas dead. Now, you can run around and you can talk about Texans, and you can talk about Texas, and I know you don't like Jimmy Jack Funk, and I know you're not going to like me. So when you want to get it down dirty as it can possibly get, then you pick the right guy to play the game with. Because I wrote the book on dirty tricks, don't forget it. And when me and Jimmy Jack step in the ring, we're going to have a little conference in the back. And when that dust clears, it's going to be me and Jimmy Funk. We're going to have the last laugh on you two guys.
You know, sometimes you wake up early in the morning and you get that feeling like it just is not your day. But I got that feeling again, Soul Taker. Once my little wife went to the mailbox and brought an envelope back to me, and I opened it up, and I looked and I saw your name. I said, Lord, look here. Once again in 1990, I got a chance to show the world that the dog's back. But Soul Taker, I've been checking in on you. You got another man that's hiding behind you. Jerry, the King Lawler. Oh, my goodness. And they said to get to the king, I got to go through the path of darkness. Well, I'm going to blink once, close twice, and smile. And you better hope the lights go out, because at the end of the match, Soul Taker, 1, 2, 3, oh, baby, another one will bite the dust. And on any given day, any man could be beaten. Ask Big Mike Tyson. But I'm going to leave you with this. 1, 2, 3.